I want to move away from talking about COVID-19 this week. I think there's enough talks on the news about it anyways. And I want to go back to talking about the core mission of War on Cancer, which is cancer and mental health, cancer and trauma, and also how to avoid trauma leading to clinical depression or PTSD. And I want to talk to you about the most important coping mechanism there is, I think, which is to have a strong social support network. And what is important here is to not only have people around you that care about you and that want to support you, but more importantly, that understand what it means to go through cancer. And I think this is an often forgotten aspect of your network or your support network, because if you have 100 or let's say 500 people around you that really care deeply about you, if none of them understands what it means to go through cancer, then what you're going to end up with often is a lot of sympathy from people. People are going to sympathize with you, which often leads to them pitying you. It's not coming from a bad place. These are not bad people. It's coming from a good place and their good hearts. But because of the fact that they don't know what it means to go through cancer, and also because many people are affected to often quite negative promotion around cancer, they're going to end up pitying you. And this is a problem, because the more pitied you get, the lower your self-esteem will become. So what you need is not a lot of sympathy, but rather empathy. People around you that can say, hey, I've been there and I've done that. I understand what you're going through. And this is one of the sole reasons for us creating the War on Cancer app. As of now, we have thousands of members in there, and I can guarantee you that everybody in there knows what it means to go through cancer and knows what it is that you're experiencing. So what are my advice to create a strong support network? Not everybody is fortunate enough to have that around us, and I can just bring it back to my experience with sharing my story publicly. I was sharing my story in a blog, which led to not only a huge digital support network around me with people affected by cancer that connected to me, but it also helped my loved ones to better understand what it meant to go through cancer. And they understood also what type of support that I needed. They realized that, okay, Fabian doesn't want to be treated like a victim here. What it really wants to be treated like is just Fabian currently going through cancer. And that was a huge relief for me once they realized that, because then when they met me on the street, my friends met me on the street or called me up, instead of them saying the usual way you approach a patient, which is, hi Fabian, how are you? Oh my God, I heard. Again, the very sympathetic angle. They were more like, hey, what's going on? Do you want to go for a beer? Because I see that your latest blood tests or blood results are good. That distinction for me was essential, because it made me understand that, okay, I'm not a victim. I am actually a person. I am Fabian, currently undergoing cancer. Okay, that is my advice for the week. Have a strong social support network, and that is the reason why War on Cancer, the app, exists. So if you're affected by cancer and you're currently looking at this, become a member and become part of forming this global community together with us. Thank you. Bye.